Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about algebra, basics of algebra. So very important conditions here. So before going to the algebra, so we have to know what is the term in the algebra. Before going to the term, so we have some basic conditions. So first one is variable. Variable. So what is a variable? By the nature, the value which is varies. That means a symbol which can takes various values. A symbol which can takes various value. A symbol which can takes, which can varies or which can takes various value. Various values is called variable. So the best example, the rates of vegetables in our market, that is varies from time to time. So day to day it is varies, and cost of provisions and weather report, temperature. So in a day the various readings of temperature is also known as variable. So this is the best examples we can say. So variable is nothing but what we can understand from this, the symbol which can takes various values is called variable. Generally we are taking variables as alphabets. Variables as alphabets. So which are alphabets is most generally we are going to use X variable. So suppose Y variable, Z variable, or A, B, C, and so on. So these are the variables we can see. Now you got to understand what is my point now. Now another one is constant. Another one is constant. Constant. What is a constant here? Constant is also a symbol, but the value is not varies. This is fixed value. Okay, never changed. So generally all the numerical values are called constants. All the numerical values are called constants. Numerical values, that means the number should not change its value always. That is fixed values. So let me do all the numerical values. All the numerical values. Numerical values are fixed values which does not varies. That means a symbol which does not varies is called constants. All the numerical values like natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, or symbols like pi or e, all are constants. So you can take minus 3 by 4, rational numbers also. So rational numbers, irrational numbers also, these two are irrational numbers. So like that in this family, irrational numbers also root 2. So everything we should consider the number system. All the numbers we are considering as constants. Why we are taking variables and constant in the algebra? So algebra is nothing but, so you know the name of an animal, that is zebra. On the name of the animal zebra, so we have observed two types of colors. One is black and white. So black stripes are there, or sorry, white stripes are there. So that means zebra is nothing but combination of two colors. So here, coming to the algebra in our mathematics, this is also combination of two different types of numbers, that is one variables and constants. So both are mixed by the multiplication process. So variables and constants are going to be mixed with the concept of multiplication. So that is the combination of variables and constants. The combination of variables and constants so gives algebraic terms. Algebraic terms. That is the combination of the combination of combination of the combination of variables and constants. Variables and constants by multiplication. So obtained product is nothing but algebraic term. So obtained product is known as algebraic term. The combination of variables and constants by multiplication. So obtained product is known as algebraic term. So we have algebraic terms. The combination or all the arithmetic operations. Let me consider now. Algebraic terms. Now the combination of algebraic terms. The combination of algebraic terms in the form of arithmetic operations. The combination of algebraic terms in the form of arithmetic operations, either plus, minus, into, divided by. So we are using these symbols. So mainly plus and minus forms. So plus and minus forms. So combination of algebraic terms by using plus and minus forms algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. An expression is nothing but combination of several terms in the form of addition or subtraction. If you take product between any two terms, it gives only one term. So of course that is also an algebraic expression. So even one term also algebraic expression. Even two terms also algebraic expression. The combination of three or more we are going to consider as algebraic expressions. Okay, now so here one of the main point is like terms and unlike terms. Like terms and unlike terms. Like terms and unlike terms. What is a like terms and what is an unlike terms? An algebraic terms which has same variables. Suppose 3x is an algebraic expression. You can take 4x, you can take 5x, all the numbers. So even numerical coefficient is different, but variable coefficients are same. Same number of variable coefficients or like terms. Suppose 4x square, 7x square, minus 3x square, all like terms. So now, coming to 5 by 3 xy square, 7 by 4 xy square, or minus 3 xy square, or like terms. Like terms in the sense an algebraic terms which are having same variables are called as like terms. Unlike terms means so different variables. Algebraic expressions which are having different variables are called so unlike terms, variable coefficients. Here suppose a term is nothing but minus 3x square y. Here minus 3 is called numerical coefficient. Numerical coefficient. So x square y is known as variable coefficient. So this is called numerical coefficient and this is called variable coefficients. So now you can understand like terms is nothing but an algebraic terms having same variables. So now what is a polynomial? What is the difference between polynomial and algebraic expression? So very important topic now, polynomials. Polynomials. The name itself, it is told that polynomials. Poly means many. Poly means many. So polynomials, many number of terms. But here, term is, we know what is a term in the algebraic expressions. What is a term? We know. So we know what is an algebraic expression. Now what is a polynomial? Polynomial is nothing but an algebraic expression whose variable powers, an algebraic expression whose variable powers are non-negative integrals. An algebraic expression whose variable powers are non-negative integrals. Here, variable powers decides whether it is polynomial or algebraic expression. Simple algebraic expression. Let me consider now. What is non-negative integrals? That is not negative. Non-negative means it is not negative. The power should not be negative. So what it is told, integrals. Integral means it is an integer. Non-negative integers or integral powers. Non-negative integral powers. Let me consider, suppose 3x square plus 5xy plus 7z. This is a polynomial and also it is an algebraic expression. Yes, every polynomial is an algebraic expression, but every algebraic expression need not to be a polynomial. Every algebraic expression need not to be a polynomial, because an algebraic expression whose variable powers are having non-negative integrals, that algebraic expression is only called as polynomials. But coming to the polynomial, so here this is a polynomial because this variable power is 2. This term variable powers is 1 and 1, so this is also positive, and z, it is also 1 variable power, that's why it is also a positive value. So whose variable powers are non-negative integrals, that is called polynomials. Now suppose, let me consider, this is 3x power 1 by 2 plus 7x plus 3. So this is a constant term. Here no variable. If it is no variable, we can take it as x power 0. Yes, it is no variable, x power 0. So next, what is this is also one term, that is plus 7x. Here variable is x, it has power 1, so that is non-negative. So this is also 0 is also non-negative. This 0 is not negative, that's why it is not non-negative. Then coming to here, it is non-negative but it is not an integer. 1 by 2 means what? 1 by 2 is equals to 0.5. This is decimal, this is not integer. Whenever we saw the variable power as non-integer value, then we can decide that whether it is not a polynomial, it is only simply an algebraic expression. So one more example you can see. This is 5x power minus 1 or plus 7x plus 3. So this is also not a polynomial because it has negative symbol, negative power. So now I hope you understood now. An algebraic expression which are having negative powers and non-integral powers, so are not polynomials. Are not polynomials. So polynomial is nothing but now. So you can practice now which are polynomials and which are only algebraic expressions, which are not polynomials. So you can consider your own example and you can practice whether it is polynomial or not. So you form some questions yourself and practice. Okay, it is better understanding for you. Next step. So degree. What is the degree? So before going to the degree, now you have to know different types of polynomial based on its terms. Suppose monomial. So monomial. So you can see polynomial. Polynomials many terms. Mono means only one. That is having only one term. A polynomial having only one term is called monomial. Only one term. Only one term. One term. So the example is suppose 4x. This is only one term. So binomial. So having two terms. Suppose 5x plus 7y. 5x plus 7y. This is one term and this is another term. These two terms are combined with plus symbol or minus symbol. So you have to take plus symbol and minus symbol. Then it is called binomial. Two terms. Trinomial. Having three terms. Suppose three terms. We can write with one example. Three terms. Minus 2x plus 7y plus 3z, like that. You can write. So minus 2x plus 7y plus 3z, like that. You can write your own examples for trinomial. So next. So you can add one more term. So we can get number of terms. So that is polynomial or multinomial. So every multinomial is nothing but that is an algebraic expression which are having more than terms. So this bifurcation is also in algebraic expressions. So an algebraic expression having only one term is called monomial, binomial, trinomial, like that we can consider in algebraic expressions also. But whereas now we are observing polynomials, that's why I am going to bifurcate like this. This is polynomials. Then what is the degree? Degree of a term. Degree. Very important concept. Degree. Degree of a term. What is the degree of a term? So degree is nothing but suppose, let me consider a term 5x square y. The sum of variable powers of a given term is nothing but degree of that particular term. Sum of variable powers. So let me consider here the power is 2. Here the power is 1. The sum of variable powers, degree is sum of variable powers. The sum of variable powers we can consider as degree of a particular term. Suppose, so this is coming to monomial. Whereas binomial degree, how can we decide? So degree of binomial, we can see 5x square plus 7xy square plus binomial we can consider now. Binomial, degree of binomial. So if you consider what is the degree of binomial, so before going to find the degree of binomial, we have to split the binomial as two monomials. So this is first one monomial, this is another first one monomial. First monomial is 5x square, second monomial is plus 7xy square, We have to find degree of each monomial, So here the degree is 2, here the degree is 1 plus 2, that is 3. This is 1 plus 2, that is 3. The degree is 3. the highest degree involving in the monomials of a given expression, the highest degree presenting in the monomials of given expression. So now first we have to divide the given expression into separate monomials. So we have to find each monomial degree. Then so now we have to conclude that which monomial term has highest degree, that highest degree value is nothing but degree of binomial. Like that we can find every term. So degree is nothing but the highest degree presenting monomial of a given expression is nothing but degree of that expression. We have to find the degree also. So we have to write your own examples and we have to write. So what is the degree of a constant? So suppose degree 0. Degree 0 is called constant polynomials. 0 degree polynomials. 0 degree polynomial. 0 degree polynomial. What is 0 degree polynomial? Suppose 3 is a 0 degree polynomial because there is no variable. So if you take variable, that power should be 0. If you take y, that power also should be 0. 0 plus 0, 0. That means what? So we can understand from this, that means a constant value whose degree is 0. So degree 0 polynomial is nothing but constant polynomial. That is constant polynomial. Constant. Then what is the degree of 0 polynomial? What is the 0 polynomial? 0 polynomial. 0 polynomial is nothing but a polynomial whose numerical coefficients is 0. In a polynomial, each and every numerical coefficient is equals to 0. Suppose 0x square plus 0x power 100. So you can take all will be 0. So 0 polynomial is nothing but 0. What is the degree of 0 polynomial? Degree of 0 polynomial we cannot find. So that is undefined. So because degree of 0 polynomial, why degree of 0 polynomial is undefined? Because beside of 0 you can write 2 degree variable, and this is a 100th degree polynomial. Because variable power is 100. So if you take 0, so if you take product of 0 with 100th degree polynomial or 2 degree polynomial, it becomes total value 0. So if you want to write 0, so x power 1000, this is 1000th degree polynomial actually, 1000th degree variable. But if you multiply with 0, the total value gets 0. That means we cannot estimate what is the degree of 0. Because so beside of 0 we can take any number of any degree polynomial. So that meaning that the 0 polynomial, the degree of 0 polynomial is undetermined. So we cannot find. So right. So degree of constant polynomial is 0. Degree of constant polynomial is 0. Degree of 0 polynomial is undefined. So that means we cannot find. We cannot determine that one. Now based on the degree, we can categorize the polynomials based on the degree. Types of polynomials. So based on terms we can categorize monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, and also polynomials. We can say like that. But coming to the based on the degree, the types of polynomial. If polynomial having degree 0, constant. Degree 0 is constant polynomial. Whose degree is 0 polynomials. Whose degree is 0. Next, linear polynomial. Whose degree is 1. Linear polynomial whose degree is 1. Then coming to quadratic polynomial. quadratic polynomial, that is degree is 2. So next cubic polynomial, so degree is 3. Next biquadratic polynomial, degree 4. Next pentic, so degree 5. Next hexic, hepta. Next find decic polynomial and so on, decic polynomial. Next and so on, you can say. After that, so we have names. So after that you can take 5th degree polynomial, 6th degree polynomial, 7th degree polynomial. So simply we can take a nth degree polynomial, So now what is the general forms of linear polynomial, constant polynomial, everything we have to learn. So now general forms you can see. General forms. So constant polynomials only, that is a constant. So there is no need to general form. You can take any number as constant. Next, coming to the linear polynomial. What is the linear polynomial? So ax plus b. Ax plus b. A comma b belongs to real numbers. A comma b belongs to real numbers, and a not equals to 0. That is called linear polynomial. Linear polynomial is ax plus b, one constant term and one variable term. Next, coming to the quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c belongs to real numbers and a is not equals to 0. Why a is not equal to 0 here? If you take a is equal to 0, it becomes linear polynomial. So, but our concept is quadratic polynomial. That's the reason why you should a is not equal to 0, and all the numerical coefficients must be real numbers. Then coming to the cubic polynomial, what is the general form? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So where also a, b, c and d are belongs to real numbers and a not equals to 0. So like that biquadratic polynomial, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e, like that same thing like this happen. So like that 5th degree polynomial or 6th degree polynomial. Now nth degree polynomial. What is the general form of nth degree polynomial? Nth degree polynomial, general form of nth degree polynomial. Nth degree polynomial. Let me consider nth degree polynomial. An x power an or a naught x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus and so on an. So this is called general term of nth degree polynomial. Here a naught is called coefficient and x power n is called nth degree power, nth power of x. Here a1 constant and this is 1 should be less. So here n minus 1. So power should be 1 less to the previous term. Here also n minus 2, that is 1 power is less compared to previous term, like that. So here coefficients is increasing and variable powers are decreasing. So finally we get an x power n minus n becomes 0. So that's the reason why x power 0. This is a constant term. An is constant term. Here the constant term is an. So whose degree is n, because here the highest power is n. So when compared to these remaining terms, the powers will be decreased 1. So that's why highest is n. That's why it is the nth degree polynomial. Now students, in next video we are going to discuss remaining things.